Yalla, quiz. Only questions. If you know the answers, you raise your hands. I'm not going to take any shouted answer. جزاكم الله خير. وين أبوك أنت؟ بابا وينه؟ Your dad, when is your dad? Yalla, yalla, quickly. Don't think. If your dad, go next to your dad. Question number 1. How many brothers did Yusuf have? 11? 11? 10? How many brothers did Yusuf have? 12? How many brothers did he have? 7? How many brothers did he have? He had one brother? The same mother and? Altogether, he had how many brothers? You were right. 11. 11. I'm just checking if you guys are... Of course he had 11. And Binyamin was 12. And what is the evidence he had 11 brothers from the Quran? When he saw the dream, he told his father, إِنِّي رَأَيْتُ أَحَدَ عَشَرَ كَوْكَبًا. I saw 11 stars and the sun. So 11 stars. Does that include him? No, it does not include him. So he's number 12. So altogether they were 12. Who said 12? Did you say 12 or 11? Enter. Did you say 12 or 11? Give me my chocolate back. I'm sorry. Who said 12? Whoever said 12 first. It's 12. It's not 11. 11 and him is 12. But because I'm nice, I gave that to you, but I gave you in the back. It's how many brothers altogether? There are 12. How many brothers did Yusuf have? 11. Give me my chocolate back. Give me my chocolate back. He had 11. 11 and he is 12. So you're right and I'm wrong. No, he's right. He had 11 brothers. How many hardships did Yusuf go through? Don't throw a number on me. Don't throw a number. How many hardships? I've mentioned all of them. How many hardships did Yusuf have to go through? And I want all the hardships. Al-Yaman is on the house tonight. Al-Yaman is on the house tonight. Yalla bismillah. How many? لحظة شوي. He seems like he ate عصيد and then he just came. Lisa, he just ate عصيد and came. Okay, how many hardships?
There's 10 hardships.
10 hardships.
The first one's brothers' hatred and envy.
Look there.
First one's brothers' hatred and envy. Second will be left at an early age, or leaving at an early age. Third will be thrown into the pit. Fourth one will be slavery. Fifth one will be lust and temptation. Six will be prison. Seventh will be accusation and honor. Seventh will be contrary hardship. I can't pronounce it right. Contrary hardship. And then there's and the next one will be power, and the last one will be forgiveness.
Oh, takbir! Takbir! Oh, ما شاء الله عليك. ما شاء الله عليك. لا. Did I give you anything? ما أعطيته ولا شيء هذا. I'll give you grilado. For you and for أبوك واللي خلفك. أبوك واللي خلفك. Free grilado, so that means you have quarter leg, all breast with fries, all sandwich pita wrap with fries. How many are your family? Never ask Yemeni family. How many are you? يعني زي إخوة يوسف. 11. Never ask Yemeni how many brothers. How many? 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. You have 7. 1 ما شاء الله عليه. ما شاء الله. All right. 7. طيب. Why did the father want Yusuf not to share the dream? Is that what you said? The brother's feelings and the brother's plot. Did you say that? Is that what you meant with the envy? MashaAllah. Naam. This is why the father. What's his name? The father. What's his name? The father. What is his name? What is his name? The name of the father. Yaqub. Yaqub alayhi salam. You good? Yalla. Ha. The brothers' feelings. طيب. What are the types of patience? What are the types of patience? Say, I know, خلاص, we need somebody else. What are the types of patience? Huh? اسمع, please. Why are you guys here? وين أبوك وأمك أنت? Where are your parents? يلا, no, please. If you're gonna sit, ما أسمع حسكم. ما أسمع حسكم. Ush. What? How many patience? 3. What are the types of patience? Patience and obedience. أيوة. Patience over obedience, patience over disobedience, and patience over calamities. أنت عربية? Can you say it بالعربي? الصبر على المعصية، والصبر على الطاعة، والصبر على calamity. يا المصريين Egyptians one day go يا مصيبته. You know, الصبر على المصيبة. الصبر على المصيبة. The 3 types: الصبر على المعصية، والصبر على الطاعة. Patience over obedience, patience over disobedience, and patience over calamity. طيب. I don't like to give chips, but يلا. Chocolate. With this. حجة بعطيك. أيوة أنت كمان ساعدتيها. Okay. بالعربية for العربي. Okay. Last one. What did Yusuf's brothers accuse their father of? From the Quran. What did they accuse the father of? From the Quran. Favoritism. From. What did they accuse the father of? In the Quran, inna abana lafi dalalin mubin. Our father is astray. They said our father is wrong. He's a wrongdoer. He's astray. He's not on the straight path. Our father is wrong. They accuse him of being wrong. So, when, أيوة. I'll give you whatever comes. I was told this is nice. Okay, here. And you for trying. All right? So, here we go. Let's start now. خلاص, we're starting. Now, attention. قرآن. وين ابنك؟ اللي كان هنا؟ وينه؟ طيب خلاص. I heard you, أنا سمعتك. الله سبحانه وتعالى شيء. بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وجاءت سيارة فأرسلوا واردهم فأدلى دلوه. Remember the name of Allah Azza wa Jal we mentioned last week that we're going to be living through the story. The name of Allah? Al-Wakil. Okay. So as I mentioned, a caravan came from nowhere. And they ran out of water. Normally people, they prepare when they travel in the middle of the desert. They will have to have some preparation. One of the main things they should have is water. They ran out of water. Remember what I said last week? In the desert there's no signs. ما فيش like make a right turn, there is a well here, or make a left turn, go here. لا, there is no such a thing. So they were going in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere. They ran out of water, and then lo and behold, hey, ya shabab. You know, I don't know what they call each other. What happened? There is a well. Whoa, really a well? Yes, they went there. They found a well, and فَأَرْسَلُوا يَا بُشْرَى. They found a well, so they went. What did Allah Azza wa Jal call? You see, in English they say well, but in Arabic, it's not a well. I mentioned that last week. The difference between well, what is well in Arabic? Well in Arabic, bi'r. So what's the difference between bi'r and jub? Aywa. It's longer, it's deeper, darker. You may not have like the end could be like something really, really deep, whereas well, you can see water. So they dropped him not in the bi'r, not in that. They dropped him in what we call ساعدوني هنا ساعدوني. They dropped him in the jub, right? So the guy, he went and then he threw the bucket to bring some water. Yusuf alayhi salam, he's shirtless. He's shirtless because they took the shirt to go and show the father. You know, that look, some wolf came from nowhere as we were playing and then killed our brother. And so they took the shirt and then they left. They left him inside this jub, inside this well. In the desert, as I mentioned last week, is very cold, and then it's the dark, and then maybe at night, the darkness of the night, the darkness of the jub, and also maybe hungry. He's by himself, and then he could have been there a day or two and whatnot. He would have been hungry, you know, and then he's crying there. Who's going to hear him? He's in the middle of nowhere. He can cry all he wants, but Allah hears him. Allah al-Wakil heard him, and then Allah sent him help through the wonders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this guy goes to get some water. Yusuf, he hears the bucket, you know, and then he grabs into the bucket, and then as the bucket comes back up, and then Yusuf grabs, and then he comes out. The guy was so bewitched. Bewitched by what? By the beauty of Yusuf alayhi salam. قال يا بشرى هذا غلام وأسروه بضاعة والله عليم بما يعملون. Again, the name of Allah al-Wakil. Allah knows what they're doing. The bucket into the well, he cried out, oh, what a great find. Here is a boy. Why a great buy? Because these people, they used to do tijara. They used to do business. What kind of business? Business of slavery. They will find someone, it becomes theirs. They will go and sell him into the market in Egypt. So they said, Ya Bushra, khalas, forget about the water. We have become millionaires. We got money. We got this beautiful boy. So let us take him. Ya Bushra hada ghulam. Wa asarruhu bida'a. Bida'a in Arabic means merchandise. Asarruh from Isr. Or Asr. Asr means slavery. He becomes asir. You know, as a slave. But Allah is all-knowing. Allah is all-knowing. Look. Listen, something beautiful is coming very soon. وَشَرَوْهُ بِثَمَنٍ بَخْسٍ دَرَاهِمَ مَعْدُودَةٍ وَكَانُوا فِيهِ مِنَ الزَّاهِدِينَ. By the way, how many Arabs are here? I'm going to embarrass the Arabs. Accept you. How many Arabs? When we buy something, what do we call that in Arabic? اشترى يشتري والتاء يشتري اشترى. That means you buy something. اشتري لي ملابس, اشتري لي كذا, اشتري لي أكل, اشترى. Allah Azza wa Jal here, he did not say اشترى واشتروه. He says وشروه. Okay, Arabs, what is the difference between شروه and اشتروه? حبيبنا. Shara is the opposite of it. This is the beauty of the richness of the language of the Arabs. One small letter will change the meaning of the world, or even one small accent will change the meaning of the world. So Allah Azza wa Jal, instead of saying here ta ishtara, la, he didn't say that ishtarahu bitaman. He says washarahu, which means here they sold him. They sold him بثمن بخس. Who's ثمن بخس? Yusuf, the prophet, the son of 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 Al-Karim, the son of Al-Karim, the son of Al-Karim. Yusuf, ibn Yaqub, ibn Ishaq, ibn Ibrahim. Look at this lineage of prophets who will be sold دراهم معدودة وكانوا فيه من الزاهدين. Just some few silver coins. If they were to know, oh, he's smiling. He was there looking. Ya Sheikh, and I answered the question. He keeps looking at me and smiling. أنا مرات كده I forget. أنا عندي مشكل في النسيان. عندي مشكل في النسيان. طيب حبيبنا ولا يهمك. ولا يهمك. خلاص نعوض عليك. وكانوا فيه just few silver coins they just want to get rid of him. كانوا فيه من الزاهدين زهد. Just want to يلا let's just make whatever money. They don't know who is this man. They don't know the history behind this man and what's to come. This is why Allah in the beginning he says والله أعلم بما يعملون. Allah knows. He knows what they're doing. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala al-Wakil, the trust, the ultimate trustee. From nowhere in the desert came the caravan. The difference between shtara wa shtara. We just talked about it. And why didn't he go? Why didn't he go back after he grew up? Because he lived in Egypt. Right? He went back. Why didn't he go back to Palestine? because he was born in Palestine. And then they took him as slave in Egypt because he was going to be sold to Egypt. Why didn't he go back to Palestine? Why? Why? Aywa. No. Huh? His brothers what? No. Aywa. No, he was a slave. He was a slave. Yeah, but he could have run away. Why? Aywa. Why did he go back to his father? That's the question. Why didn't he go back to his father? أيوة. ها؟ طاعة المسلمين. طاعة المسلمين. كيف يعني طاعة المسلمين؟ طاعة مين يعني? Obedience? No. أيوة. ها؟ ها? In the back. Huh? He did not want to expose his brothers? That's nice, but no, wrong. ايوه حبيبنا ايوه انت يلا يا عم يلا انت يس ها ايه لا 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 where's your dad انت ما okay what's the answer الله يعافيك I was going to give you a punch but انت ما شاء الله you saved yourself because he was young. He was only 12 years old when he was, I'm not going to punch him. I'm not going to kiss him. I mean, not going to give you a hug. I know. But, naam, of course, because he was young. He did not know the way back. When he was thrown, he was only about 12 years old. So he grew up to be 40 years old. I will give you the evidence why 40 years old. So he did not remember, the way like in the desert, there's no GPS. Home, you hit home, and then he's just going to take you back to Palestine. He did not know the way back. He was very young when when he was thrown. So this is why he did not go back. Why precisely the chief? So who buys him? Allah, keep this. Right here, this question, keep it right there. Just remember. وقال الذي شيخنا. Where's my شيخنا? ممكن, can you read it for me? أيوة لو سمحت. وقال الذي اشتراه من مصر. اسمع.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وقال الذي اشتراه من مصر لامرأته أكرمي مثواه عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا. وكذلك مكنا ليوسف في الأرض ولنعلمه من تأويل الأحاديث والله غالب على أمره ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
ما شاء الله. خلي معك لو سمحت شيخنا بارك الله فيك. ولما بلغ أشده ولما بلغ أشده آتيناه حكما وعلما وكذلك نجزي المحسنين. خلي معك. And the man from Egypt, we're talking about that minister of finance. Go back to this here. Why precisely the chief minister? Why precisely the chief minister? We're going to go back to this beautiful name of Allah, Al-Wakil. Why that man? You see, he's a slave in the middle of nowhere, in the market of Egypt. In the market of Egypt, he's a slave. So there are many people, many merchants, many business people right there. So came this man. Many people saw him. Yusuf is very beautiful, very handsome. This man came and saw him. This particular man came and saw him, and he bought him. Why him, subhanallah? Why particularly him? If you know the answer, MashaAllah alayki. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made this man who's powerful to be childless. He has no kids. Allah Al-Wakil made this man be childless. So he saw this boy, says, oh, what a beautiful boy. So he brought him, and then he told his wife, be nice to him. Let us honor him. Let us raise him as our son. We have no son. Look, Allah Azza wa Jalla has blessed us. Oh God, blessed us with this beautiful boy. Yusuf was so handsome. They saw him, they loved him. عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا. Take good care of him. Perhaps he may be useful to us, or we may adopt him as a son. We don't have no son. So not only that, look, Allah doesn't choose things in vain. No. Allah Azza wa Jal, because eventually it was going to happen. Eventually it was going to happen. Allah made this man childless. He brought Yusuf. Just like Musa. When we're going to talk about Musa, Musa had to be raised in the palace of Fir'aun. Look at the hikmah of Allah. Al-Wakil, Al-Hakim. He has to be, his mother threw him. Right? Let's go to Musa and we'll come back quickly. His mother threw him into the well, into the river, the Nile. And then the Nile drifted. Where does he go? The mother was scared that Musa will be killed by whom? By Fir'aun. He goes where? He goes to Fir'aun. For a reason only known to Allah, not known to the mother at the time. He had to grow up in the palace to learn about the Fir'aun, to learn about the palace, to learn about the richness, so that eventually he will come back to the same place and defeat Fir'aun. Here, Yusuf alayhi salam, something quite similar right here. Naam, he grew up in the palace to learn from the man who is the minister of finance. Later on, he will come and take his position. You will see. So it's all planned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahu alimun bima ya'malun. Allah knows what they're doing. It's all been orchestrated by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You look at it, says, wow, miskin, little boy, something happens. And how can we learn? And what do we learn from this? Sometimes when something happens to you, there is always khair and hikmah from it. Maybe you sisters or you brothers, you may not know. Maybe you see it's difficult. Why our daughter left home? Why our son left home? Why this happened? Why did I get kicked out from work? Maybe they, no. I'm not going to say maybe. There is khair in everything that happens. You may not see it at that time, but there is good in everything that happens. So, Allah Azza wa Jalla al-Wakil. And then وَلَمَّا بَلَغَ أَشُدَّهُ آتَيْنَاهُ حُكْمًا وَعِلْمًا. Here is a beautiful thing. Sisters and brothers, just help me right here. Help me with silence and give me your hearts. Guys, boys, girls, give me your hearts, not your ears. Allah saying here, and when he reached maturity. What is maturity in the Arabs? What is, in the back, you said this. What is this? 4 years old? Oh yeah, a man when he's 4 years old, he becomes mature. This is why women, they like to marry 4-year-old boys. 40. What is the evidence that 40 is maturity for a man? This is why most men, when they reach 40, now they start thinking, time for us. You know what I'm talking. Okay, خلاص, we don't talk about politics. What is the evidence that 40 is maturity? From the Quran, Allah saying, in one, with Musa alayhi salam, فَلَمَّا بَلَغَ
حتى إذا بلغ أشده
وبلغ 40 سنة. This is about Musa. When he reached his maturity, he reached 40 years old. So when a man, sisters, remember this, when if your husband is less than 40 years old, you're still marrying a kid. With all due respect. When your husband reaches 40, he becomes a man. Then respect him.
No,
40 years old. So Allah Azza wa Jalla is saying here, وَلَمَّا بَلَغَ أَشُدَّهُ. When he reached his manhood, 40, sometimes I'm saying, Sheikh, he's 40 years old and now he wants to get married. انت حتخليني وحده ولا ما حتروح ولا Hey, he wants to do this, he wants to do that. He says, yes, that's his manhood. He's 40 years old. And the ultimate trustee, subhanahu wa ta'ala, al-Wakil, he teaches him the interpretation of dreams. When he reaches 40, now that's when Allah Azza wa Jalla starts teaching him about the interpretation of dreams. What does that have to do with the name of Allah al-Wakil? Where is the connection? Where's the connection? Yalla, you should go like this. Why at that very particular time? Now he understands the interpretations of al-hulum. Ta'wil al-hulum. آتيناه حكما وعلما وكذلك نجزي المحسنين. Hikman means wisdom. You will see why Allah will teach him wisdom. And then talking about ilm. Ilm also, you need, to lead, you need to have some sort of knowledge, some sort of ilm. He will need both to become the minister of finance later on. So brothers and sisters, what question did they answer? Why Allah Azza wa Jal now, at this particular time, He is teaching him about the interpretation of dreams. What's going to happen very soon? Very soon, he was going to be thrown in jail, and somebody's going to get a dream, and then Yusuf will interpret the dream, and then later on, when that guy whose dream was interpreted will be kicked out, left out from jail, or come out from jail, and then he will hear about the king. Look how the steps are going. Sometimes you want something and you want it now. But Allah Azza wa Jal has steps. Just be patient. Be patient. He had to stay more than 7 years in jail. I will give you the evidence. More than 7 years to learn more. So that people trust him as well. So that when the king will have this dream and nobody will be able to interpret the dream, the guy will say, I know. And then Yusuf will come out. I will ask you the same question. Why Yusuf alayhi salam, when he interpreted the dream of the king, he didn't say, Khalas, either you get me out of jail, or I will not interpret the dream. La, Yusuf did not do that alayhi salam. You will see why that happened. So here, because Allah is preparing of what to come. Somebody's going to have a dream, and you need someone to interpret the dream. So Allah is teaching him this. Because of all the suffering, Allah takes something away from you. Sisters, brothers, here's the conclusion. Allah may close the door upon you, a door. Allah may take something away from you, but trust that Allah will replace it. As He closed one door, He will open up so many others. Wallah, يسكر باب ويفتح أبواب. Something may be taken away from you, but Allah will replace it with something more. There's always khair in it for you. Just be patient. This is what Yusuf alayhi salam had to go through. Al-Wakil teaches him two types of ilm. Wisdom, ilm of the deen. Hikmah, as you see in all the hikmat. Ilm of the deen. And knowledge, ilm of dunya. Ilm al-deen and ilm al-dunya. He will need them later on. When he sees the Minister of Finance, he grows up in his palace, in his mansion. He's wrong. He's not doing things right. So when he will interpret the dream for the king, he will tell him, make me the trustee. That guy does not do a good job. I'm better than him. Ilm of the dunya. I know ilm of the dunya, and I know also ilm of the deen. What's going to happen with ilm of the deen? Yes, there'll be something that's going to happen later on that's going to connect him back with his brothers. Some drought that's going to happen. Everything is taken, subhanAllah, its beautiful course, slowly yet surely. So let's go back here to the beauty. Are we going to do this? And then we're going to move on. I'm going to bring Yusuf. We know Yusuf. He's not here today. I'm going to bring a beautiful, we know Yusuf. Anta Yusuf today. Anta Yusuf, and you are the bad girl. You're the bad girl, and you're the good boy. All right? You're the good boy. Habibna, تفضل.
وراودته التي هو في بيتها عن نفسه وغلقت الأبواب وقالت هيت لك قال معاذ الله إنه ربي أحسن مثواي إنه لا يفلح الظالمون ولقد همت به وهم بها لولا أن رأى برهان ربه كذلك لنصرف عنه السوء والفحشاء إنه من عبادنا المخلصين.
الله يفتح عليك. الله يبارك فيك. الله يكرمك في الدنيا والآخرة. Okay, so this is why I said tafsir of Quran that we do here every Wednesday. You live with the Quran. When you go to the tafsir, you understand the Quran. You get more khushu' when you pray, in your salah, because of, studying the stories of the prophets will also make you understand the Quran. So here he says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَرَاوَدَتْهُ الَّتِي هُوَ فِي بَيْتِهَا عَنْ نَفْسِهِ وَغَلَّقَتِ الْأَبْوَابِ. So this man, the minister of Egypt, by the way, he's married to this woman, and then this woman wanted to seduce Yusuf. When had the woman had he? Okay, so there's a bad woman. Here's the king. Where's the king? Enter the king. أنت the bad boy, the king. وأنت, let's say you are the wife of the king. Okay, don't touch her yet. But she's the wife, okay? أنت يوسف. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. Okay, listen, watch me, okay? I'm trying to explain it in a beautiful way, all right, so that you can understand the story of Yusuf alayhi salam. So this woman right here, she's married to this guy. Okay, sisters, why? There is something happening here. The sisters should know, and also maybe the brothers, but the wives should know. Why would a woman sometimes, although she's married, she's going to be looking at, at building a relationship haram with somebody else, although she's married? What is missing in her life, sisters? Why? Huh? Medication? Medication. ممكن ما يشتري لها medication. Maybe she need medication بتاع الدم. ها? Attention. Attention. Maybe طيب ها هو أعطاها attention. Is this enough? Is full attention. Is this enough? خليك أنت هنا. Is this enough? He's giving her attention now. Why is she still looking for this guy right here? Children, طيب, he has a child, she raised him, and now he's big, now he's old enough, he's 40 years old, right, he's 40 years old, but she wants to seduce Yusuf. What's wrong with this guy? ماله هذا؟ وش مشكلته? What's wrong with this guy? الغيرة من وين؟ غيرة مش غيرة، يعني غيرة هذا مزوجة به، هذا زوجها. This is her husband. But then instead of him, she wants this guy. Why? There's something wrong with this guy. Maybe this guy's not doing his job as a husband, such as attention. Maybe this guy here is busy with. I'm trying to build it for you. Just wait. Maybe this guy right here, what is he doing? He's so busy with finance, with money, with stocks, with bonds, with, tijara. And she's here, with all the makeup, with everything waiting for him. He comes in. Salamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Dinner ready? Yes, dinner ready. He eats and he goes back to sleep. All the makeup and the maskhara, or the mascara that she did and everything, the guy, he did not pay attention to her, so she needs to fill her emptiness. There is a void that she needs to fill. A message for you and I, because it comes to me as a counselor. Isma, just hear me. Because it comes to me as a counselor. Women complaining, Muslim women complaining, and the husbands complaining, women complaining, everybody's complaining. So this is very important here for the woman to be looking at the relationship. Wallahi, this woman, wallahi alladhi la ilaha illahu. Why do I have to swear? She had to create a profile with a different name, a different picture, so she can build a relationship with her husband. So her husband is communicating with her on whatever social media, giving her beautiful names, calling her beautiful names, giving her smiles, sending her those emoticons and emojis and whatnot. And she's happy. She knows it's him. She's pulling him. Oh, he thinks he's building a relationship with this woman. It's his wife. And then he comes home like there's nothing happening. She's happy, he's happy, it's fine. What were you? I was talking about. But she's just like that. I just wanted to hear something beautiful from him. So what happened here? She wants to seduce him. So what happened? وَغَلَّقَتِ الْأَبْوَابِ. Arabs. When we say close, what do we say? أغلق. Allah did not say وَأَغْلَقَتِ الْأَبْوَابِ. طيب إيش الفرق؟ صيغة جزاك الله خير. صيغة المبالغة. This is in the intensive form. She did not only lock one door. The ulama, they say she locked maybe 7 doors. The door of the mansion, the gate of her chamber, the gate of the kitchen, whatever. She locked all the doors, the mother and the father of every door, and then she put all the maskhara, she put all the makeup and all the Mickey Mouse stuff, and then she came to him, وَقَالَتْ هَيْتَ لَكَ. And then she comes with all everything, and then she says, I'm all yours. Stay back. And I'm all yours. Yusuf alayhi salam, I'm going to ask you some very important questions right here. As to why Yusuf alayhi salam did not, astaghfirullah, commit haram. So she says, I am هيت لك يعني I'm all yours, oh Yusuf. Yo, whatever, you know, the nickname Yusuf, yo حبيبي, Mary John. هيت لك, I'm all yours. But Yusuf عليه السلام, huh? I'm loud, I'm sorry. طيب أنا كده بتحمس شوية, you know. Okay, here, the chocolate. Busy yourself with this for now. Busy هذا كمان. Okay. وأنت the good, you're the good girl. You're the good girl, okay? You're the good girl. You're beautiful. Here we go. You're the good and beautiful girl. Until you're not a bad king. You're the good king. Okay? You're the good king. Come on. You're the good king, inshallah. Because I'm nice. Grilado. Where's the Abu هذا? أنت وأبوك كم بكم؟ ثلاثة. The Arabs, I always make mistakes to ask them how many are they in the family. 5. MashaAllah alaykum. MashaAllah. The Canadian government, they need to pay some, you know, exactly, we need to make them busy. وين الثاني؟ أنت كمان أنت وأبوك وأمك. روحوا. Free. أنت كمان أنت وأبوك وأمك. أنت أبوك وأمك. And who else? You have 2 brothers, I know. Here. طيب. خلاص. Almost done. 2 minutes. Yusuf alayhi salam, he says, Ma'ad Allah. No. Those youth who are in the back. Hey, guys, yo. The guys, you know, in the back. You go to school, and then sometimes there's a girl who sees you, and then she, you know, she likes you. Huh? Enter. Yo. Yeah, she likes you. So she comes and say, hey, and now she comes and then she does her tricks and stuff and she says, I want to become your friend. I like you. Hayta lak. Can we meet? Hey, can you talk to me about Islam? I want to become a Muslim. Can you tell me about Islam? She starts you like that. I want to become, you know, and then she wants to build a relationship with you. Yusuf alayhi salam, he did not fall into the trap. He says, and it's not easy. Imagine, it's not easy because he's alone in this chamber, locked, and this beautiful woman who came in, Allahu a'lam what she did. Maybe she undressed herself, maybe she took off her clothes or whatnot, and then she came to him. So much so that what did Yusuf do? La. قال معاذ الله إنه ربي معاذ الله. He attributed everything not to him, not to his smartness, not to his intelligence. He says, إنه ربي أحسن مثواي. Allah took care of me. Allah saved me from the jub. Allah brought me back. I lived in the palace. I ate well. I lived well. I dressed well. He did not forget the ni'am of Allah on him. So he says, no, I cannot. How can I pay back Allah with all he did to me with something haram? Isn't that a lesson, sisters and brothers? Sometimes we tend to forget all the good, all the ni'am, and we only try to remember, you know, maybe something bad. Why me? Brothers and sisters, let's go. You know how many temptations Yusuf went through? You know how many temptations? So many temptations, I'm going to mention them and number them to you one by one. 8:34, how about 8:35? Maybe 1 minute. Temptations. How many temptations? He's young, number 1. Yani he's young, he has that power. He's young, yani he has that energy. Here's one temptation. He could have done it. These temptations are mentioned here. Why Yusuf did not commit haram? He could have. And this is why, you know, the roles that are paid for him. He's young, he could have done it. Number 2, he's single. He's not married. He could have done it. He's stranger. Why I mentioned gharib. Hadi. And chocolate. Why gharib? Why stranger?